So, what is the cost of living life without self love? I'll tell you the cost that I paid, and I paid it in full. I tolerated a lot of toxic behaviors from people whom I thought loved me. Sacrificed my dreams just to please others. Said yes when I wanted to say no. Self criticized myself over smallest of mistakes. And that impacted my mental and physical health. But the real question is, what is the amount that you are willing to pay for not loving yourself? Maybe, like me, you're also sacrificing your dreams. You're also tolerating negative behaviors from others or stuck in toxic relationships. Perhaps your body, your health, and your mind is starting to show the signs of stress, anxiety, and depression. But take a moment and ask yourself, what is the cost of my life of not loving myself? And how longer can I pay it? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shiwani Pawar. I'm an emotional well-being coach, a best-selling author, and today a speaker on a mission. On a mission to empower people emotionally, to help them become emotional resilient so that no one, I repeat, no one and nothing can impact them negatively. Well, before I start, I would want to take you to my journey, and the journey began on 9th November 1992. And that's when my parents got married. Well, it was a typical arranged marriage, my mother barely knowing anything about my father. She entered the marriage with hopes and dreams of having everlasting happy married life. But soon it all crushed. My father turned out to be a toxic, manipulative man. He was harsh in so many ways and showed a lot of signs of negativity and toxicity. My childhood memories are all filled with their arguments, fights, and abuses, as far as I remember. For the other people, my life was perfect. I had the perfect family. No one knew the horror that I lived in. And then something happened. I was bullied and criticized by my own family. I was told that I was good for nothing. I was told that I was unlovable, and I was told that I deserve the pain and the hurt. Those words cut deep. The place where I was supposed to feel safe made me feel self-critical and began the cycle of self-hate, self-blame, and self-harm. That's when I started experiencing severe anxiety. Later on, something again happened. It was August 2016 when I experienced my first anxiety attack. I thought I was dying, but my parents thought I was only seeking attention. They were so caught up in their own battle that they never saw the struggle that I was facing. I was alone in that battle, left alone, no one to talk to, no one to share, and no one to care. I longed for my parents' attention, love, and care. And in that longing, I lost myself. One day, I gathered courage to express my pain to my parents, hoping they would understand and help me. But they rejected me. I knew I had to help myself and I knew I needed healing. So I started my healing journey with everything, all the strength that I have left within me. I knew I had to heal my deep emotional wounds from childhood. On those moments of healing, I saw my parents and their relationship very clearly. I realized my father was a narcissist and my mother was his emotional supply. They were both broken, unfulfilled. Then I made this mission of my life that I want to heal myself and I want to help my mother to start her own healing journey. It took me 2 years of patient, compassionate, and support to help my mom to break free from the cycle of a toxic marriage. I knew if she wanted to break free from the toxic marriage, she needed to leave. And eventually, they separated. Though the journey was chaotic, but we found our peace. With my experience and through my journey, I want to tell you this, that you can't change your past. But you can definitely change your future. And that's what I did. And today, I stand here as a woman transformed. I was once a girl who was criticized over everything. Now, standing on this stage, sharing my journey, inspiring people to start their own healing journey with self love. With that, I am having three very easy to use yet powerful tools and hacks for you to apply to start your own healing journey with self love. I stand here not just for me, but for anyone and everyone who once felt alone, neglected, and unlovable. So, raise your hand if you are ready for those life changing hacks. I can see many, so let's begin. Well, hack number one, and that is cultivate positive self talk. So, did you know that positive emotions can heal our nervous system? Which means you have the power to heal yourself. Negative self talk triggers chaos in our nervous system, making us feel anxious, depressed, and overwhelmed. Whereas positive emotions triggers regulates our nervous system more effectively, making us feel more calm and relaxed. So every time when you're choosing kind words, you are choosing healing. But it is not that simple just saying I love myself. I'll tell you, a lot of people can't do it. And a lot of people will find it cringe. And a lot of people will hear this sound in their head stating, that's wrong. You are not all of that. You are an ugly person. But I'll give you an effective way to use positive self talk. And this will help you to shut down those negative voices inside your head. Use statements like, I am choosing to love myself. I'm choosing myself no matter what. I'm learning to let go of my past baggages. Using present continuous tense will help you to gain more trust and will help you to stop those negative thoughts. One more thing, very important. Write those statements before you sleep and see the magic. Now comes the hack number 2. I am going to offend a lot of people after saying this, but I want you to hear me out. And that is to become selfish. Become selfish, which means self-devotion, which means showing up for yourself no matter what. Show up for your dreams, show up for your gym, show up for that interview, show up for that conversation, show up for your anything and everything that is important and matter to you, no matter what. Being selfish means self-regulating yourself. Being selfish means continuously working on yourself. Being selfish means not accepting anything bad or which you do not want. Being selfish means knowing what you want and what you don't want without depending on anyone else. Well, this is particular hack which became my catalyst because I chose to become selfish. Well, with this second hack, I want you to take to the third one, and that is very powerful if you just start implementing it from now onward. And that is become self-aware. Becoming self-aware is the foundation of self-love. It helps you to see yourself clearly beyond your past or others' expectations. It helps you to cultivate self-love because of the awareness that you have about yourself. Without being self-aware, you see yourself through the eyes of others. Their judgments, their belief becomes your reality, and you become distant to who you truly are. But when you know who you are, when you know who you truly are, because of the self-awareness, you reject their judgments and their beliefs. So it also helps you to accept yourself, all the good, all the bad, and everything in between. Don't be harsh on yourself just because you don't look a certain way, just because you don't have certain things. Self-acceptance allows us to love ourselves now while working on ourselves to the person, becoming the person that we wanted to be. And that is the hack number 3 that I want to leave you with. Lastly, I want to share that you have always been loved, and you will always be loved, and you are always loved. by no one other than yourself. This love is your power. Use it, embrace it, and let it lead you to the life that you want to live. Along with that, always remember that you have everything that you need to heal yourself. Thank you.